If you need to add a graded spec to your tech pack measurement sheet, keep watching for some ideas on how to do it. In a corporate environment, a technical designer will be responsible for adding the appropriate grade rules to a spec sheet. However, in the world of indie design and small business, you are usually the technical designer, and you have to come up with the grade rules on your own or figure out how you're going to populate them in your tech pack. So here are some ways for you to get those grade rules onto your measurement sheet.
First, just in case you're like, I'm getting a grade on my tech pack, let's talk a little about what grading is. Grading is the process of making patterns bigger or smaller than your original sample size while maintaining the shape, fit, balance, and scale of the original details. So a size 8 garment should proportionally look the same on a size 10 or a size 2.
Note that grading is based on how the body grows, and that will differ depending on the customer. Just because the body gets wider doesn't mean that the body gets taller. So it's really crucial for you to have an understanding of how the body grows based on your intended market. So how do you get those numbers? Well, you have a couple of options.
In an ideal world, you don't have to be founder and tech designer. Most new businesses have a budget, and besides marketing, I would suggest budgeting for a good technical designer. Someone who can not only do your tech packs, or at least the spec sheets for your tech packs, but also work with you during your first fitting to make sure your product fits and functions the way it should, to give fit comments to your vendor, and to work on your graded spec for production. If you have a great factory and you trust them, you can allow them to do the grading for you. Most companies are using computerized pattern making software anyway, so it won't be too much trouble for them to apply a set of grade rules to your items. But you definitely want to have some conversation with them first about what you want your fit to look like. Maybe you name some brands that you like, or they have some examples of brands they've worked with in the past, and you can choose from what they already have. When you choose a factory to do your sampling and production, you may want to have that conversation ahead of time so you'll know if they can even do that service for you.
This is the option that I suggest to most designers who can't hire someone or don't have a factory to do this for them. Find a brand for which you like the fit, and then find a basic item from their line, similar in silhouette to your new design. Order a size run, and what I mean by that is if your size range is 2 to 12, then you're going to order those same sizes. Measure the garments and fill out a spec sheet, and the difference between each size is the grade. Now, yes, this will be a basic spec sheet, but it'll be a great starting point. And if you're using my tech pack template, and I'll link it below if you have not already downloaded it, you'll be able to fill out the final column and it will calculate the measurements for all sizes.
Some people will suggest that you look at the size charts that many companies will publish on their website or in a catalog, and that can be a good starting point.
The problem with this is that it will only give you a few points of measurement and not enough to fill out a full graded spec. Getting an entire size run will give you all the basic POMs, and you can usually figure out any missing grade rules from there. Regardless of whether you hire someone or not, note that you will probably need to have at least one store-bought sample. Now, I go into this in more detail in my Tech Pack class and in this video on creating your design measurements. And if you do hire a technical designer, he or she is probably going to request that you provide a sample so that they can create the most accurate spec. So make sure you have an idea of the fit expression that you want and what fit you like from other brands. So make sure you check out this video next to help you understand how to create your design measurements. Check out the link to my Tech Pack class. Like this video, comment, subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, and share it with others if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.